Just Drinking's back with Smith & Cross Traditional Jamaican Rum.
Yeah, baby.
Traditional Jamaican Rum.
Yeah, man.
Now, I don't know if you remember all the days we spent out in the garage making reviews. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't remember a lot of those days either.
Such a
however,
long time
we had a very difficult time with
Jamaican
pot
rum.
still rum,
Right.
So this is a pure pot still, plumber and Wedderburn, Navy strength.
Yes.
There it is.
There
I got
you
it
go.
all out there.
There you go.
Yes.
Navy strength. Here
Got
we go.
it.
We're going to get ready to set sail to Jamaica.
I'm feeling as strong.
Yeah, baby.
I'm feeling as strong as the Navy. Like, it's Navy strength.
Really? Navy strong.
Strength. It's probably referring to the percentage of it being Navy strength, but
It could
I'm
be.
going to think of it as being a sailor today.
A sailor.
I'm thinking of being a sailor today.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
I would like to do the rest of the show feeling as if I'm a sailor.
Okay.
All right. I just want to keep that in mind as we move forward.
Welcome aboard the ship.
If you guys are new to the show, I'm Robert.
I'm Roy Ayers.
And this is Just Drinking, where we drink rum and tell you about it. Make sure that if you love drinking rum, trying new rums, and hanging out with other rum lovers, that you guys hit that subscribe button, turn those bell notifications on, and come back each and every week, as we're always trying new rums every week, and we've got our Wednesday live shows. We would love to have you hang out there
with us.
And make sure you check out the links down below there. Not only can you leave comments below on the show, but you can also go check out our Facebook group, Just Drinking After Hours, our Instagram, and if you're a true rum enthusiast, you can check out our Patreon, where we have a premium rum club, shipping premium rum straight to your doorstep. You get to sip along with other rum lovers every single month and have all kinds of fun stuff show up. So make sure you check that out, see if it's a good fit for you. And thanks for drinking rum with us today. Here it is.
Here it is.
All right.
Yeah,
so
man.
it's got to be offensive to somebody.
Really? I mean, no offense.
Just the way you say it. It's
Really?
just so, like, you couldn't.
Like an Iowan?
You couldn't sound any more Iowan.
Like an Iowan?
Yeah, the way you say it. Like, you just couldn't. Like, if you
So
tried,
everybody finds Iowans offensive?
Kinda.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much. That's what I've heard.
All right.
Anyway. That's pretty true.
Okay.
So this is Navy Strength, 57%, Smith & Cross London Traditional Jamaican Rum. It does have a story on the back.
Robert, tell us a story, man. In your best Navy voice.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Smith & Cross Jamaica Rum contains only Wedderburn and Plummer pot still distillates famous for their notes of exotic fruits and spice. The incomparable complexity of this rum delivers a tour de force of flavor that historically made it a cornerstone of classic rum drinks. We have chosen not to chill filter this spirit in order to retain its full flavor. The mark of Smith & Cross traces its lineage to one of England's oldest producers of sugar and spirits. Its history dates back to 1788 with a sugar refinery located at 203 Thames Street on the London docks. Over time, the firm has and its partners have become prominent handlers of Jamaican rum, with extensive underground cellars along the river frames. Bam.
Well, very nice. There you have it.
And I'm not going to spoil it for you, Roy,
Okay.
but there are 2 cocktail recipes
Right
also
on the bottle?
On the bottle, right on the back here.
Very nice.
One is called Million.
Okay.
Not to be confused.
We will not be doing that one tonight.
Not to be confused with Million.
Okay.
Or The Million. It's
Okay.
just Million.
Okay. All right.
And now I'm confusing you because it's...
You are.
It is to
I'm
be
old,
confused
not
with
confused.
Million.
Where am I?
And it also has The Doctor, which it seems like you may need.
And we're not making that one tonight either.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, we're not making either of these.
Nope.
But
you can.
you can.
You
They're
can.
here. The recipes are here. We're going to get into it
All
right
right.
here. Let's pop this bottle open.
All right, let's do this.
Jamaica. Wow, Jamaica's really quiet.
Hang on. Let's try this
One more time. That was a little
Jamaica.
better. Okay,
Yeah, a little bit of
Jamaica.
pop to it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go party.
You know, they don't like to be too overbearing, right? They like to be the right amount of
Right amount
bearing.
of everything.
You know,
Yes.
so it doesn't need to be overly loud. It's got a nice smooth pop
Nope.
to it. There
Yep,
you go.
Exactly. So we'll get this into some tasting glasses here.
Beautiful. It does smell fruity.
It does
is
smell
fruitier.
fruity. I can smell it.
I can smell that fruit.
right as I was pouring it. You can definitely smell.
So here's the thing.
there's a
Here's the
fruity
thing. People
note
are going
to
to
it.
watch this video who aren't super into rum. They're not going to understand it. For
Nope.
those of you who have not gotten into pot still Jamaican rums, be very careful because this is very, very much in that atmosphere, okay? And it's a very different flavor than what you're going to be used to. I guarantee it, okay? It's very different. And so it took us a while
It did.
to
It
really
took
get
us a
into
while
it. Now
to get
we're
our palates a little bit more accustomed to the pot still Jamaican feel and texture.
like 2020, no. Like there was no way we were doing this. Eyes burning, body shaking. It was not good. Couldn't do it, right? And now here we are 2023, 3 years later,
Yep.
been very far down the rum journey, expanded the palates, and now we're ready for it. And you can smell, if you're not accustomed to it, I don't think you're going to smell anything but the funk. But right now I can get that fruity, that dried citrusy fruity note off of it.
Definitely.
Like a lot. It seems very fruity.
There is a lot. Now, not to confuse everybody, it's not like it's a fruit juice type thing.
No.
But there is a lot of dried fruit aroma that is
Like that citrusy
coming from this.
little fruit smell there. It's all good. Yeah.
I mean, I just want to dive into this.
Let's just dive in.
Dive into the deep end of the pool.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, there you have it.
Woo!
Right there. First impressions right there. Huh?
And I'm built for this now. My palate's ready for it. You know, and then there's all the way tougher than me people out there who are like,
Yeah,
drink
look
that
at
on its
these.
own all the time. I get it, all right? I'm a child, all right? Still growing my palate. It's very, the 57% to me is very
57%.
apparent. It's heated. It goes down with some sharpness. It is bam on the tongue.
It is definitely bam on the tongue. It lets you know it's there.
What are you picking up?
Exactly what the aromas were is going to be some of your dried fruits, your citrus. You know, I'm thinking
It ultimately does taste a lot like it smells in the fact of like that fruity note, citrusy, dundery kind of feel to it, which is the flavors I get.
I'm actually picking out like plum
Okay.
out of this.
You're getting some of the individual ones.
Yes.
You know, I got some berryness to it.
Yeah, there's some berry.
Seemed like some berryness to it. I don't know like exactly what berries, but it does feel like I'm just gonna hit it with like a very dundery like. I don't even want to. I don't want to ruin this by saying the wrong berries, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm feeling like blackberry, raspberry kind of feel to it almost as the flavors that I'm getting.
That's the Iowan coming out.
Yes, I'm just saying that's the fruity notes that I get.
And I would say, you know, Jamaica has a lot of different fruits to actually choose from for the making of this rum right here. Let's try it over a little bit of ice.
A little bit of ice.
A little bit of ice. Let's try a little bit over ice. See if it changes the notes on this at all.
Every time you hear that, a bartender gets its wings.
Right. Very nice. I like that. Actually, I don't like it as well.
It takes away a lot of the flavor.
It does it takes away a lot of the flavor.
I mean,
I feel like it's better all on its own.
It's easier to drink though, and maybe it's because that's we've been sipping it a little bit, so your first sip's going to be the harshest, right? And then from there, it's going to get easier. Your mouth's going to adjust.
You're going to adjust. Yep.
You know, you're going to go from being me, wimpy over here, to being a certified rum drinker, okay, which is going to be way tougher than I am. Yeah.
So would you say that this is very dry?
I don't think it's dry per se. Like that's not the word I would use.
Say that it's heated?
Yes, I'd say it's very heated.
On the heated scale, very high?
Very high. Like I think it's very
so
heated.
for me, I consider this to be a medium heat. As far as being dry, it's really not a dry rum.
I didn't think so either.
You know, but I would put it at for the heated category. I would put it as a medium.
It's pretty tangy. I don't know. Medium. I think you're wrong. I mean, I think you're wrong.
Okay, we're gonna disagree on
flat out wrong.
We're gonna disagree on.
Yeah, 100%.
But you like more of the sweeter cocktail.
I'm a sweet, smooth rum drinker. This is much
I'm
tougher
more
on my palate.
bold in your face type of drinker.
Yes.
Right. So to me, this is medium heat.
Yeah. Well,
that's where I'm coming from.
Super wrong though.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing your opinion because that matters so much to me.
It does matter. It matters a lot.
All right.
I just want you to know.
All right.
I feel it's necessary that you know. You guys are new. Don't leave. We promise we know what we're doing. We're professional rum drinkers. We're going to take this thing, mix it into a Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi. Now, this is not the way you're going to want to drink it. Most likely, this one being a traditional pot still rum, this one is going to be more built for more sophisticated cocktails, things built for it. It has a couple good items listed on the back, getting into some juices and some different things that I think would be really great. But we're going to do this thing as if we're in our own backyard because we know a lot of people out there are going to try it this way. So we're going to give you a first-hand look on what some artificial flavoring is going to do.
My wife and I, we did travel to Jamaica. I think we've been there once or twice.
Gloating.
No.
Just
But
well, this one time, my wife and I set voyage under the seas to the land of Jamaica. Unlike you peasants who drink rum at home.
I was going to explain that we did a tour there.
Wow.
A bus tour, and which took us to a couple of different shops that had rum that you could sample.
I'm surprised you didn't get your own private limo at this point.
Jesus. Oh my God.
How many distilleries did you end up going to?
I think there was about 3 different ones that we went to.
Okay.
And we tried, I mean, it was a blast.
Well, I'm sure it was.
So my recommendation, if you do go, try and go tour some of the distillers there. Try and even their normal shops, they have samples that you can try at no cost.
I have yet to experience somebody that went on a distillery tour and was like, that was terrible. Like, ever.
Exactly.
I mean, you're going to have fun.
You are going to have fun.
I mean, I guess.
Absolutely.
I guess if they're at like maybe a vodka distillery, maybe they're upset. I mean, I'd be upset
they're
too.
They're all upset when they come out of there.
Right. So.
Well, it's vodka.
Personal feelings.
It is vodka. Anyhow.
Ready?
Here we go. I enjoyed this quite a bit.
Do you?
The flavors actually came back rather than just over the ice. The sweetener, you know, I'm using the premium pop here, which is Diet Coke.
Secondary premium. Almost as good as Pepsi.
And it really brought out some of those flavors back.
Really?
It did for me.
I mean, I feel like this isn't the best mixer. I think it's good. I mean, I like it. I think it gets interesting. I think it changes a little bit in the fact that like it becomes like a little bit sweeter in a sense of like adding some sugariness to it, which gives it kind of a different feel when it already has fruity notes. Yeah, it's got
a different texture to it.
But I mean, I think you lose some of the aspects of like the I don't know how much like the this sounds super weird, but like the rotten fruity aspect of it, it doesn't really get those feels because it's sweet now. So it's just kind of a different version of the flavors.
For the Pepsi, and maybe Pepsi doesn't do this, but the Diet Coke does. It actually enhances some of those flavors.
Well, mine makes it better. So.
We are having our own Pepsi Coke
fight at the moment.
Fight here right now.
And I feel like this is just not the way you should even do it anyway, but we're going to fight over which one mixes better with it.
We're doing it wrong already.
To put this in perspective, this is like a bowl of strawberries, okay? And when you add in this, it's like you added sugar on top to your strawberries.
Okay.
So
that's actually a very good analogy.
Yeah, so it's like sweet, a very sweetened version of those flavors coming out versus it being more of the raw flavor that it is.
So let me ask you this. Do you like it better this way or over ice? Okay, so we had it on its own. We had it over ice, and we had it mixed with Pepsi. Which one do you like it best?
I actually think I like it over ice, probably the best.
Really?
That's probably the way that I would enjoy it.
That says a lot about you.
It just shows that I know what I'm talking about.
It says a lot about you.
It just shows that I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You're the guy over here trying to promote you should dump a Coke into it. That is absolutely how everyone's going to be like, that's definitely not the best way to do it. I'm actually enjoying this right here.
So I did not like it over the ice. I did enjoy it quite a bit on its own. And I thought this just brought it to a little bit of the same level, but a little bit different feel to it.
I like this one mixed with Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi better than a lot of pot still because of the fruity notes that are in it. I feel like really tie it better than other pot still rums. I'll give it that.
In all seriousness, I would drink this as a rum and Coke.
Yeah. I mean, I
really would.
I think I would too, but I think it could be sipped over ice. I think on its own, it's just too sharp, but the ice really mellowed it out for me.
Either on its own
and I like that.
Or with Coke or Pepsi.
I don't think you can go wrong either way, but I mean, I'm just saying, I like that. I wouldn't drink it on its own. I think it's too sharp.
I would drink it on its own.
You can't do it.
It's not that heated.
It is though. Such a wuss. No, I will never stop.
I can call him a wuss.
You can't make me ever. All right, Royer, we've had this one on its own. We've had it in a mixed drink and over some ice. How much are you paying for this bottle of rum?
What do you think you're going to pay?
I think that...
This came all the way by horseback from Jamaica.
Oh, they got it here by horse.
They did.
Wow. If they got it here by horse, I'm calling this a $90 bottle of rum. However, if it didn't come by horse, I'm going to call this one more like a $30 to $35 bottle of rum.
Wow, you are really...
35? Am I there? Yeah! Yeah!
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. $36 yes! We paid for this bottle right here in Iowa.
I even committed to the 35 at the end.
Yep, yes! You did. You were a buck off.
I love it. That is Smith & Cross Traditional Jamaican Rum. Make sure you guys check your local liquor stores. Look them up online. Don't take our word for it. Go find yourself a bottle and try it for yourself today.
Do it. Do it today.
If you guys like what we did and you want a sailor accent just like me, make sure that you guys hit that like button. I just squeaked a little bit there. It was so good I couldn't get out with a straight face. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get those bell notifications on. Check out the links down below. Check out our Patreon for our rum club where you can come drink rum with us along with other rum lovers every single month.
Right to the door.
Rum straight to you.
Right to the door.
Also, check out Just Drinking After Hours, the Facebook group, the Instagram, the TikTok, and make sure you guys check out all the stuff on there. We appreciate you drinking rum with us today. With that, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.
Wow.